Linking the big city to the upscale suburb, hundreds turn out in Lake Oswego to argue about a new streetcar, a $458 million one.
My big problem with this is that you're asking us to drive a Bentley into Portland when a Ford will do just fine.
Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Steve Dunn. This could be the longest and spendiest streetcar project yet. And you know that means a big battle. New at 11 tonight, K2's Anita Cassay is live in Lake Oswego. And Anita, walk us through this. Where will the streetcar go exactly?
Well, Steve, of course, it's going to end up here in Lake Oswego, but take a look at the route it would take. It would start in the South Waterfront area, then from there work its way along Macadam, through John's Landing, Selwood, and ultimately to Lake Oswego. At the end, it would arrive at what could be considered a mini Pearl District-like development. Supporters really think that streetcar is the key to that redevelopment and the key to the transportation needs in this area, but a lot of opponents really question the cost, especially right now, and wonder why such a wealthy community needs it.
They picked a side and a sticker, then got talking.
A streetcar is a fiscally responsible option.
Quite simply, so far the numbers I've seen do not justify a $458 million endeavor.
Lake Oswego is considering whether to support a $458 million streetcar extension from downtown along the Willamette River all the way down to Lake Oswego. With so many people living in between, you know there's bound to be debate.
We want to see Lake Oswego grow up and not grow out.
We got to have some priorities. We got a ton of things on our plate, but let's figure out what the priorities. My priorities are the schools. Period.
Because you don't want to sit through 113 speeches, we asked each side to sum up their best arguments.
It costs too much. It doesn't solve the problems that they set out to solve, which is reduce congestion, increase ridership on public mass transit, get people out of their cars, and speed up the commute time 25 years from now.
I think this is a question about how Lake Oswego accommodates growth in the future, how it connects to the regional transportation system, and what kind of transportation choices people in Lake Oswego will have.
Douglas Oblitz is the project manager and says opponents are inflating the price tag for shock value, saying it's really more like $240 million.
When you start to bring those numbers back to today's dollars and take into account the fact that the right-of-way is already owned, this is a relatively cost-effective and affordable project.
To evaluate this decision as if the money was your own. If the money was your own. Because I am confident if you evaluate it as if the money was your own, you wouldn't buy the Bentley, you'd buy the Ford.
Now, the vote on this is next week, and it's really looking at three things here: whether to do nothing with the transportation issue, to expand the bus service, or, of course, this streetcar plan. Now, a lot of people in here think it's already a done deal. If by chance it is done deal and this is going forward, you would not be able to ride that new line until about 10 years from now. Live in Lake Oswego, Anita Cassay, K2 News.
We'll follow that decision next week. Anita, thank you very much.